Hi everyone, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. This is Melanie. And last video, my last crafting video, I left you off with me making all of these backgrounds using the Easy Marble by Marabu paints. And so now today I want to turn some of these into cards. So I have in front of me, I have a few dies that I think I can use to convert these into cards. This is called Thoughtful Expressions by Spellbinders. It is kind of a leafy die, so I thought that might be kind of fun. I've got a Hello Friend script. I think this might be from MFT. I'm not sure on that one though. I have these Scallop Circles by Tonic Studios. Can you believe I've never used these before? So that would be kind of fun. Simply Hello from MFT, and then I have this leaf die from Close to My Heart. So I'm going to play around with those. I have some cardstock scraps, and I have some black cardstock, and let me see what I can come up with and I will show you the results. For this first set of cards, I actually pulled in another item that I had never used before. This is Blueprint by Sizzix Tim Holtz Alterations. And what I did was I ran that through the embossing folder after I cut out the word hello. And what you see here are the hello pieces. Here's the pattern paper for the other one. And these are going to be very, very, very simple cards. And we're just going to do the inlaid die technique for this. I am going to use some liquid glue. These are trimmed to just slightly smaller than 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I think I just took 1/8 of an inch off, and we're just going to affix this. You could apply foam tape if you want, but I am just going to keep these super simple and flat so that they go through the mail really well and without any extra postage. Now these are really thick and chunky letters, so it should be pretty easy to glue these in, which is why I didn't adhere any sort of two-way tape or anything like that down beforehand. But that would be another option that you could go. You do want to save the inner pieces because you will need them. Okay, so that is the first card. I'm going to do the other one exactly the same way, and I might just add a few embellishments on here. I will show you when I come back. Okay, so these are the finished cards. I just added some of these really large sequins on there with a couple crystals just to kind of fill in the centers, and this is the other one. I think this one's my favorite. I love that kind of industrial look. Okay, so that's 2 down, on to the next ones. So for the next 2 cards, I'm pulling in this Thanks die. I don't think I've used this before. If I have, I've used it once. So I pulled some black cardstock from my scraps. This is about the same size as the previous ones. This one I think is a little bit smaller, but not by much. So I'm going to have a nice white frame. I chose this, I think this is Sahara Sand from from Stampin' Up! Just because I liked the softer tones with the pinks and stuff from here, so that's going to go on that one. And this is that kind of funky coral black and yellow one. We're going to add that one on there. And then for the thanks, I do want to pop these up. I've opted to go with white for contrast. And what I did was I die cut out of some fun foam. Now this does not have any backing on it, so I'm just going to glue it down. Once it's glued a little bit, I'll pop it up, and then we will fix it to the card. And I still have my pearls and rhinestones out, so I think we'll finish it with that. So let me get assembling and I'll show you the finished results. Okay, so for this one, I added the thanks on like a creamy brownie color. I did not glue all of the leaves down. I focused on the center, and I added 3 of these iridescent rhinestones on. So this one is a little bit more simpler. And then this one on the black, I just went to town with the pearls. I just used some pearls I had in my stash. The foam on this case was black, and I really like how these turned out. I think they look really cool. Which one's your favorite? The tan or the black? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, on to the last set here. For the last ones, I have these larger purple cards that I got from Hobby Lobby. I think they were on clearance, like most of my stuff. These are 5 by 7, And I'm thinking what I could do, so I trimmed some of these out with the scallop circle, and it's not perfect, but that's okay because I'm thinking of doing kind of an off-center kind of look like that. And then we're going to incorporate these leaves and the Hello Friend on these somehow. Haven't quite figured that out yet. So let me get to playing and I will be back to show you the results. Before I introduce you to the last set of cards, I just wanted to share with you that I used this X-Cut Adhesive Metal Effect Sheets. This was a brand new package I've had for, I don't know, at least a couple years, which I've never used. So these are the 4 cards that I made using those purple 5x7 cards and the circle dies. I cut these leaves out of the silver foil or the silver metal sheets, and then use the Hello Friend die. I cut that out of black cardstock and then put that on black foam. And these flowers here are from an old Stampin' Up! Punch. And then I just pulled some more pearls from my stash to complete this. Now they're all roughly the same, but slightly different. So, and I just picked cardstock scraps that coordinated with the colored base. And here's the last one. But those 4, I've got these 2 and these 2. So 8 cards made. I think that's pretty good. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, happy crafting.